Alright everybody, so today I'm going to be going over how Ambush won the $200 tournament, the details on it. I'm Nicholas, I'm typically the IGL, but we all work together to accomplish these goals. So what we got going on here is we hit our landing spot and we rotated, we ran into a team. Tony calls out that he made someone one tap over here. We have Tony going for another beam, Todd coming up from behind, Apollo's behind him. So we kind of have like a four-man line going, being able to pinch them. We noticed that they were fighting a team to the right. And then we noticed that there's a team to our left over here. So here's the map for you guys, if you take a look at it. We did not know where any of the teams were, but we were looking at rotations, which way we wanted to rotate. I saw a team to the right fighting, decided to give them a few beams. We realized that's not the best fight to take, so we backed away from it. We realized that we're in a good spot here, that there's no real need to rotate to the middle. Typically you want to land and then rotate mid as fast as possible, but since we took our time, it was a little bit too late to make the call to rotate mid because you would run into a bunch of teams. So at this point we decided to rotate on the outside of the map. That's the way that we would play this game. If you rotate on the outside of the map, you're looking for third parties. You got to be extremely careful on every side, left, right, and ahead of you guys. You got to choose your fights wisely, because the minute you shoot, you'll be uncovering your position. And my team and I have played many mobile games together, competed in many tournaments, so we know what it's like. But there's a picture of the map again. We're seeing which way to rotate. We noticed that there's a team to our left over here. We heard them pull up in a bunch of cars. We decided to rotate down. Found this nice little spot here for next zone. Although we are aware of the team to the right on the hill, they're a little bit dangerous. We know there's a team to our left, so we just decided to take a moment to see what plays out here. And at this point, we already have 8 kills, so in this game, for the tournaments, placement is all that matters. Kills have no value whatsoever, but it's just good practice to get in for tournaments that are going to have kill points. I noticed that there's a guy back there, and I tell my teammates to be aware of him. He's a solo. I believe I noticed that someone is coming at us with an Iron Man suit. Yep, and we 3-2-1 him. He goes straight down. This was a game changer for us. It gave us the Iron Man suit. I picked that up. You're gonna see that here's another clip of that. And then you're gonna notice that I am I'm just gonna take some shots up here. I actually get a knock, and then I end up wiping them out. After I get them knocked down, I just shoot in the same spot over and over again. Here's a look of what it looks like from their POV. So he's going for the res there, and I end up getting the knock there. So that was a really great play for our team, because now it opened up the right side of the map. And we realized that we have 2 decisions to make here. We can rotate right, or we can try to rotate left into the houses there. With the Iron Man suit, you're able to move a lot faster, so I'm able to get intel from my team. I decided to look around, notice that there's a team to my right, noticing the team and the houses over there. Left is a bit riskier. Right would be a dangerous play, but knowing how stacked we are in loot and how good we are as a team, I think that right would be the best play, because we'd have hill advantage, and I trust my team's ability to work up through team fights. We noticed that there's a solo back here. They took care of him. I made the call out to rotate to me immediately because of the team in front of me. I did earlier when I was on my Iron Man, so I noticed there's more teams further along the right side, so I told them to be aware that this isn't, there's still more guys on that far right side. So Tog's in the Iron Man suit. Like I said, if once it runs out of ammo, it's still useful, because you can It moves around so fast and you get so much intel, you just have to know when to get out. Here, Tony was really clutch for us because we were getting hit from left and right, the guys in the building we saw earlier. And then these guys on the right, they had two snipers. So a sniper in front of us there that we were calling out, and a sniper to the right. Tony was the only one with a sniper on our team. So he was our guy, like, hey, you got to take care of the guy on the right side more importantly than the left side. Luckily, we had this car that blown up there. If this car was not here, we probably would have died. Apollo's up on the hill, getting us great intel because he got sniped from the right there. He got sniped from the left earlier, but he also has high ground there, so he can see more than we can. At this point, we realized that we need to make a rotation. Right is not the way. Tog makes a call out and Apollo makes a call out that somebody popped their Ember ult. Tony gets a knock. You're going to see on the kill feed that Tony gets a knock with a sniper. That's a huge knock. Gives us the ability to push in. I throw my smoke clearing first floor because it goes through walls. I get knocked here by a sniper to our right. Keep in mind that's important for our next rotation. We realize there's another sniper there. Apollo's going for the res. Tog got knocked as well from him. Good sniper. He was giving us some trouble for a second. I realized that we have first floor of this building, so I told him to pinch in over here. Make the call out for everybody. I see the guys across that we got sniped from earlier. I'm telling Tony to watch out for them. Tony decides to take a look across to the left of us, and he actually, through this small little gap, is able to get, I think, a crack. Yeah, so he gets a crack. He makes him extremely low. It gives me the call out to throw a smoke in there, so I'm going to trust my teammates. I throw a smoke in there, and we decide to push after I get some shield damage in. And this is a bit chaotic. They're all free in front of me. They pop an Ember ult. I don't know what's going on. Tony doesn't know what's going on. Tog has no idea what's happening. Apollo has no idea what's happening. I just sit in the corner. I luck out because somebody is in front of me. Tony's up there. I end up fighting these guys 2v1 for a second, calling for Tony's help. Tony comes down the stairs, cleans up, and we realize that Tog got knocked. We don't know what happened to Apollo. That Ember ult is insane because we couldn't find the middle of it, and we had nowhere to go. We were just shooting, spraying and praying. But like we said, we got knocked from these guys earlier, so we knew they were coming, but zone was pushing us. I decided to take the first move on rotations, but Tog threw his jump pad. Did some damage to the guy up there, but got knocked. It's a little bit chaotic here, but I think Tony does. Tony gets a kill here, I believe, or a knock. Somewhere in a couple seconds, he pops his stealth. I guess that's a pretty good play. I decided to take first floor. I'm waiting on my smoke primarily. I was knowing, I kind of knew I would die here, but I smoked the second floor, which is really good because Tog has his jump pad. So smoke second floor, clears out second floor. Tony and Tog go up there. I think they land on the roof. I stay first floor to get the intel, knowing that I'm gonna die because I'm gonna heals. I think I get 2 cracks here, which is essential for the rotation for Tony and Tog. I go down, and I'm out. Tog and Tony are up top. I give them the callouts from when I get knocked on where to see people. Tog puts another jump pad. Tog and Tony both take high ground. I think Tony took the more clutch high ground. It's a 1v3, I believe. Tony gets 2 of them. Solo player there. And that's how we won the $200 NA Cash Cup. Keep in mind that the servers are extremely laggy. If you play enough finals, you learn to deal with it. And hopefully they get that fixed soon.